Nxnja.
This might sound a little dramatic, or more like some tricky clicking, predicting the sticky static schematic picture, a Pictionary magic on the mend. Can you hear me loud and clearly? Well, sincerely, I mirror some form of a tyranny. The fear in me I clearly see absurdly in the third degree. Bitch, please, this ain't pretend. One way or another, there's a dirty dozen plugged into the back of my head in a sack of hot lead full of Mach 10. I took in every word all 12 and 6 of each of them had ever said. Yeah, Swifty proof connive, Bugs Bizarre, and con artist. Not to mention every other member of my band. Laugh it up, man. This is your half of the kidnapper's black van. Get the Mac 10, get it strapped in. Wearily, I make it all blend before I send. I got too much production when I start to give a fuck, so shut the trunk and light it up. Yeah, you know what's up. I mean, really it depends if the menacing denizens tend to be ahead of the percentages instead of what was prevalent. Try to get ahead of it. I benefit from never being centered. The dilemmas that was fed of me are meant to be offended, please. So here we go again. Turn the stereo to 10 while I grab another pen. Then we can stack up a rack of attacks of the cracks in the tracks of the then I stab right through to the plaque, right to the end. That's how you know for a fact that I spat it out in that amount. Look back at it practically, just a practice round. Yeah, we got this down. So let me bring it back to the same whack back up. Holy crap, it's still intact. Sought to bend it back and rend it like a bender bot. You got that? Might not have thought that despite what I might have been taught, I was more than supposed to be a full-blown radio contender. No, but not a big spender. Put both coasts into a brass monkey blender. No matter your gender, maybe just a lack of splendor. Remember, again, it's intended to be condescending, petty and heavy to anyone still pretending, engendering some counter-progressive, massive collective, a passive-aggressive, nastier vengeance. They'll send it well past its sentence of penance. Now it's more like some mutagenic systemic kinetics. Yeah, I said it. Can you believe that even between our genetics, a real field medic might still not know which one of us was present? Just call it an archaic mosaic of Latin and Gaelic, however you want to portray it, just saying. Okay, before you go okay in a karaoke-enabled precarious scary joke, watch me parry the stroke of a nefarious Belisarius. Can I clarify who's daring us and stoking up a connotation to provoke moronical imitation? Canonical quotation, it's a stationary imperative. Baseless and yeah, barely a permutation encased in a brace of a wasted potential. No, it's not sentimental, it's more like driving me fucking mental. Constantly, it's an inconsequential when I can pencil it into a stencil, intense and contentious whenever mentioned by extension. Yeah, I got a tentative penchant for resentment and obscenity sentiment. Like it or not, it's a proper benefit to crack the cement when I drop. I've ended a lot. I pen up the shock to dent the chart at the top. Maybe not the way the craziest player should lay it on in the lazy way. Yeah, pay to win. Potato plain domain as it is. What it is not the kind of biz that I would retire a penny and do plenty of Kenny and Spenny. Yeah, they can't even hesitantly present it at any degree of a plebiscite. So what the fuck did I even say? Ha! Yeah, you probably should've looked the other way. These way too mean and surly breed of motherfuckers. Yeah, they just chuck a tracks right off the back of the most popular stack. They might have a heart attack if they saw what the fuck they was actually looking at. So we tend to fall into this minimum security itinerary prison for the winning team. I even put it all in a little bit of Byzantine. In another minute, if we finish to the limit to the rhythm of the prism, then it's all green, right? Yeah, good luck decrypting my crypt from a fictional diction of predilection. It's sickening, wicked and despicable, applicable to picking it apart from the start with a critical, smart, analytical, subliminal chart from a critical mark. Still a pinnacle of cynical, we out with a minimal remark. Win or lose, you can choose two booze, move through, welcome to the dark. This is the domain of every shark, blood stain in the water and we can spot it. When you embark to get to barking at it, yeah, don't even start with that. We're white and black, don't even ask. I mean, unless you actually want to learn about the past, yeah, I get that. Otherwise, if it's one of these other guys, nothing on the mind but making you blind, then take it for, oh yeah, right from where we hit rewind. It might be all despite we need to tighten up the pipes, choke up both of the lights right out of sight, and that's right, good night, murder, he writes.